Hello, 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 Hambbage here. How y'all doing? I'm all smiles because I get to hang out with you guys for a bit. So, hope you're doing great today. It is Thursday. A couple days since last time I chatted at you guys, and then a longer time. But the big news, because there weren't many people hanging out when it happened. Go check the VODs if you want that awesome house building world we were already getting well established in. It went. That one was on camera. Everything was there. We were in stream. But right as I was wrapping up, I was trying to jump around a pillar as I was building up a deck entrance, and I missed the jump. I fell into the little hole where we'd put the stairs so no monsters could come up and kind of assault our house as I was building it. And there was a creeper down there, and I landed like almost on top of him. Didn't know at the time, though. He was just off to the side. And as I was trying to clear the steps, I started to hear the sizzle. I tried to move away, but I was still too close when he popped, and that was the end. Creeper death. Sucked. But I have done just a little bit. I started a new world. It's kind of novel, and I wanted to bring you guys into it. I don't know if this is one we're going to play long term, and just as we get going here, so you all know, I'm not sure how long we're going to go today. It's going to kind of depend on my ability to sit here and hang out with y'all. Again, lots of detail. I'll give an update a little bit later here on where we're at and what all's going. Basically, good news, but still feeling some of it. So I will keep you guys updated, and we'll do that here later. We've got our starting ad coming up shortly, though, and let's go ahead and load up this world that I did try. I don't know. We may split them out. I'm kind of feeling a let's start a new world with chat, but I did want to show you guys what I've just been working on a little bit the last couple days. Let's see what day 19 in this world, so it's just started, and we'll do a little bit of a tour. But I got this little base. Oh, there's the ad. All right, well, let's chill here. I'll show you guys around. And then we may just leave this one as me. I may give you guys snapshots of it along the way, and I may start up another one for you guys. We'll see. Be right back, though. Ad is rolling, so let me step away real fast. I'll be back before it restarts for sure. Okay, audio back, video back, chat back. We got a minute and a half or so. Um, Hello and welcome. Yeah. So here we are. Little one-room house. The layout is very familiar. Got all the machines. Got a staircase started. Um, but let's backtrack up to here. It's a dangerous area. not not the safest. I do have a few torches scattered up there, but I'm constantly in fear of creepers. But this is not at my spawn. This is 3200 and 696. Spawn, if I remember right, was -1 and 6, so almost right on 1 or 0 right? This one we toured a while, or I did. But this was what drew me into this spot. I talk about it a lot. I think I've seen 2 others in the world. But this has an archaeology spot growing up out of the water, and I'd just been, kind of touring coastlines and stuff, seeing what was out in the world. And this popped up. It looked pretty good. I don't know that this would be a long-term base, but I have cut some trees. A little path through some trees. Through my micro dark forest here, past into the birch forest, and I had cows hanging out right here, and I had gone to a village and gotten hay bales, so I do have a few pieces of hay here in which to provide cow snacks. They appreciate them, and I think I started with 4 adults, so 1 has grown up, and a few babies, a few extra babies. Makes sense that there would be 1 grown-up baby because at first I only had 2 in the area. So always nice to have cows early. I killed 1 spider. I was hoping for a piece of string to get a bundle bag, but I didn't. And we're now just kind of in that zone. This is where I first started. I got a lot of various stuff from villages and broken portals. That's what they're called. So kind of been making use of those. But that's where this stands. And I love it. I wouldn't mind sharing it with you guys. I love sharing stuff with you, all of you, especially when you're interested in watching it. But you guys didn't see any of this, and I could take you back over to the spawn. There's a beautiful area over there. I just didn't find a base spot I liked, and this one kind of sealed the deal for me. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go by the archaeology spot. But I think as I see folks coming in, welcome, hello, hope you're doing great. I think what I'm gonna do is park this guy and start afresh with you, because we lost the last world at the end of the last stream, and I think starting the world is something important to share with you guys and have on VODs if you want to check those out. So let's go ahead and wrap up this introduction. I even have a name thought up again from the Dungeon Crawler Carl series of books. So we're gonna save this one. I'll see. I honestly, like, this is as uncomfortable as I get for the day, and I feel pretty comfortable. I think that's going to improve pretty rapidly. But it means the time I've spent sitting here playing. You saw what I'd done there. It hasn't been 10 minutes, but it also hasn't been hours and hours on end. So let's kick things off. Put that cookie down. You put that cookie down. Single player, create new world, and we're going to call this world and to be honest, I don't exactly, I have a pretty good guess, but I don't know exactly where it's going to go. I just got to a part in book 6 where this was introduced as significant. So potatoes and milk, that is our world name for this one. We'll see how it goes. And here goes nothing. All right. Well, we've got sheep. We've got a swamp. We're on a hillside. Let's take a quick look. We are at -2, -6 this time. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing I did on the last one. There we go. Now, if only there was a tree. Oh, well, hey, there's a tree. Let's go down and get a couple swamp trees. Actually, let's go up here. So that's all varying degrees of swamp, and maybe some of that is mangrove. That is not the open ocean I'd kind of hoped it would be. But swamp can sometimes lead to open water. Got a little river or a hole here. Got some jungle in the far distance. That's just a hole. Okay. I don't want to go too far that way, though, right? It's, we've got some critical things to get done, and these sheep can help us out because there's so many of them that why wouldn't I just get a... You know what? I might even be able to get a blue bed. I can get a blue bed. Light blue bed, I think. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, let's go punch these trees, get some blue flowers, slaughter some sheep, and see what really lies. I'm not hating this so far. We saw jungle in the distance, lots of swamp. And as usual, the really nice big factor, if you can get it, is tracking down access to a watery sea biome of some kind so that you can have the potential to explore far distant lands and all that. Although we haven't gotten to much of that of late. Alright, my knuckles are throbbing and bleeding. I gotta say, my knuckle, this knuckle, I can't see. Why can't I see the stream, first of all? That seems like a problem. Reload stream manager. I hope I'm here. The counters and all were going. I had viewers. If you said stuff in the chat and I missed it, I'm sorry. It was the stream manager on my my browser was bad. All right, I'm back. So this finger is totally like aggravated because I've been reading my Kindle so much, and I like it on this side, and it ends up I like put it in with the finger there, but then sometimes it gets too much, and I gotta like roll it over this way, and it like these two hold the weight of it. If it's pressing down, if I'm like holding it on my lap or something like that. But, yeah. Fingers. Too much book reading. They always say you can never know too much. Keep reading books. Well, sometimes they cause a finger issue. All right, now, first thing with this guy. Let's get a little starting spot here so we can kind of expand. So, of course, we're going to want planks. We're also going to need some stone. Let's get some of these guys. And then one of these. Bump. And then bump, bump. Bump, bump. Alright, a wooden axe. Mighty tool, and we have to make a wooden pick so that we can get some stone. Jeep! How was the great Odyssean adventure to get your truck checked yesterday? How was Portland? I send my greetings. Glad to see you, man. Yeah, we Alright, sheep, but I do need to get some more lumber. You're just in time. We're starting a brand new world here. Because I died the last time I streamed. Man, now I'm watching you dancing what I assume is a gummy bear, and oh man, now I got a craving for gummy bears. One of, in my opinion, the most slept-on candies out there. Like you gotta have a real one. I don't know if Haribo is exclusively the gummy bear people, but they're my go-to. And I don't know. I just think they have the right like fruitiness in them. It's not too overwhelming. All right, so we're gonna take these 3 blue orchids. We're gonna make light blue dyes with them, and then we won't just have a generic white bed, which meh. So let's get our bed. leave. This is kind of a waste of placing this thing. Uh, oh, good. You didn't have to do the whole leave it and come back. So what you're saying is Mrs. Jeep got a fun extra drive to Portland, not even with a chance for you guys to hang out and like chat and share some time, for kinda no reason. But at least your vehicle's all good. Oh, it's good to have you, man. Uh, had a good ride with Grumps yesterday later, and he is now host and family are getting ready to, so no streams from him for a little bit, which is kind of odd. I mean, not that he's not entitled to days off, but it is kind of kind of unusual to not be like, oh, I wonder if Grumpy's gonna be on. Oh. I thought you were just getting your like yearly service in. Um Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that is a okay. Well, nothing untoward then. You didn't drive off the road or counter any Mad Max style bands of raiders on your trip. We're supposed to be getting the Utah rain and gray coming up here later today. It's been pretty sunny, cool, but it will apparently degrade up in the mountains. They're talking about like 2 feet between now and 11 o'clock tomorrow night. Down here, who knows? 3 inches, maybe less, maybe more. It's at that same thing Salt Lake City got last night. Of if it's just warm enough, we'll just get rain. If it's a little cooler, then potentially some good snow. But they're talking like our weekend is going to be very pleasant. Our next week, beginning of next week, is going to be like summer. So no complaints. All right, we got to try to figure out how to. This is very cool. All of it is very possibly usable, but I don't know. I want to live here. Maybe I want to live in a swamp. That sounds buggy. Oh yeah, time change. Don't forget about that. No Bigfoot. All right. Well, keep the eyes peeled. He's out there somewhere. We saw him in Stardew Valley once. I don't have any tweener food. I hate to kill my relatives. Here we go. Before I get all the armor on, there's my Hambbage. I am Hambbage, Luau Party Pigman. He's got his Magnum PI Tommy Bahama shirt, little flower lay, grass skirt, of course. All right, come on, give me something. Man, this is expansive, but this is what I mean. Some of these are open water connectors to other biomes, which could be ocean or sea. Man, am I gonna have to eat raw mutton? That doesn't sound very tasty. But I'm running. Running, running. Boom, boom, booming. Yeah, and then, of course, we roll ahead the clocks. Here in the United States, anyway, most of them. Arizona, I'm looking at you. And, of course, that sparks off the typical conversation about, should we roll clocks? Should we stop all this nonsense? And I, like many, am, yes, stop changing time. It's such a pain in the ass. I got my start in IT, and while it's largely automated now. So much effort goes into. I'm gonna have to do it. Oh, those only heal. Oh my god, I've got no energy. All right, we're gonna have to sleep. I'm gonna have to figure out a cooking setup. I can talk. Setup. All right, I don't have any fuel yet, but we can hopefully make some here. I have to sidetrack for a minute. All right, let's get those cooked. Let me sleep. Mount Hood pick. Oh, you got one in. All right, right on. Yeah, we'll go check that out. I actually clipped what I was trying to clip last night. He had a long wait to unload, and it was like with the temperature outside versus inside. When I open up this trailer, it's gonna be massive fog, and there was fog. It definitely, but it kind of trickled at the bottom in a nice little wave instead of exploding in a wall of fog. It sounded like it was going to be one of those science experiment kind of things when it's like 20 below, and you take the boiling water outside and pop it up in the air, and it all instantly vaporizes before it hits the ground. It wasn't that, but it was pretty cool. So, good clipping. I guess. I mean, I'm so. All right, here's one of our deals. We can take one cow. I've just always got to leave two in an area. Because if we decide to make our home right here, we're in trouble if we just killed off the only herd of cows. We don't want to do that. Oh, I see a portal. It's, oh, well, I was seeing it. It's out there. As soon as we get this energy food situation squared away. Alright. Let's do a quick cook. So now I've got 6 beef. Let's cook the mutton first, and I can be nomming on that while I'm cooking the rest of these steaks. While those are cooking, let's make a one-piece box, and I'll just throw some of this extra stuff in there. I'm thinking we don't need saplings or seeds. Get in there. Go on. Cook. Alright, and then quickly done. We got 3 pieces of leather. If we can track down a spider, we'll be in good shape. Alright, now, long overdue. Let's get better tools. I can leave these in those boxes too. Chopper. And I guess we'll go with a sword, not a shovel. Need some more stone. How you doing on that cook? There was like a cavey thing. Is it right here? Where was that? Oh, here's that looks scary. Is this less scary? I just need some rock. But I don't want to die for it. All right. Well, as we're kind of scrambling here, and again, welcome to the new world. This is Potatoes and Milk, still referencing the Dungeon Crawler Carl series that I have still been enjoying reading. But something. New as in we lost the last one. Creeper. Creeper got us. See folks coming in and out, so keep you guys up to date there. All right, there is our food. I'm going to take these with because we don't have any torches. In fact, we maybe, it's kind of a stupid idea, going into those caves just if I can make a dozen torches, 16. Let's get another pick. Oh, I got to make that shovel too before I forget. Shovel. There we go. And then 2 more picks. And I'm tempted to make a boat, but I don't know that I need to carry it around right now. So now we can get rid of these guys. Carry them around my 1 stick. Leather is very important. If we get lucky and kill a spider and get a string, we can make a pouch or a bundle. And you go down there. It's really stupid to not have any torches, so let's do that. Store away our apples. All right, well, here's the spot, kind of up in the corner of this. Oh, I should get you, because we still need to keep making stuff as we go. All right, now we're cooking. Again, I saw a broken portal through the trees out here. I see some of the red. And this can give us good early treasure. I always tend to forget, but I was just gonna say it. It stole my thunder. I always tend to forget, but every once in a while you'll get an enchanted golden apple. These are sometimes called god apples or notch apples. Excellent, excellent stuff. I don't know why it gave me... Oh, can you make a banner out of that, I guess? Golden carrots are excellent food as well. Vanishing boots. So vanishing doesn't matter for us because we're playing hardcore. If I die, I lose the whole world. So it's inconsequential, really. What it means is if you're in survivor mode and you die and respawn, your boots are gone. They won't. You can't even run back to where you were and collect them. They're just out of the picture. Flint and steel, it's a little early, but I guess I'll grab one. And these don't do anything positive for me, but they don't do anything negative either. And since I have nothing, I might as well put something on my feet. I also don't have iron pickaxe. Excuse me, so I can't get these blocks yet. But depending on how far we end up wandering, certainly a thing we may want to check back with. Now I'm wondering, I saw the savanna out there. I've got some regular forest here. Lots of chickens. And we're just kind of getting a feel and exploring a little bit, seeing if there's maybe a spot where we would love to live. All right? Sometimes you see a spot and you're like, oh, that is the spot. Like the bend in the big river, right? That was an awesome location that I was like, all right, well, forget anything else we had under consideration or being planned. Well, it's just like a little island of forest. I kind of like how that goes right in the middle. Savannah, probably broken savanna. What's out that way, though? Here, let's get a few more trees while we're at it. This is Cow Island. I love Cow Island. All juicy and full of steak. Mess. So here we go. We're going to pop a bunch of these logs in just so I can either cook for inventory's sake or not. I hate to take all these trees, but I do want a chance for some more apples too. Then I'm gonna patch together a little boat here, and we're going to head out that way to see if that gets us out to an actual coastline. Alright, Cow Island. I wish we had a bunch of paper and ink, and then I could note the location of this spot, but that's alright. We got some wood supplies. I've got a trusty blue bed. I've got a boat. I don't even know what direction is this. East. Alright. So, sun's setting over there. It's getting close. I seem to have cut just exactly the trees so that nothing degrades. That's great. Kind of waiting. I think I'll spend the night here. Gathering up all this junk. What are 344, negative 457, and we've kind of come diagonally this way from spawn. Alright. Maybe sleepy time? There we go. I mean, I love that light blue bed. It's a rare first day item, I would imagine. I don't know that there's any villages that have light blue beds. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm afraid we're gonna get some lily pads in here. I mean, it's teasing me. I don't know how much I believe we're going to get through here, but so far, so good. Oh, come on. What? Oh, it put me on dry land. That was nice of the game. Oh, it looks good. Looks like we may have some painful digging ahead of us. What if we can just get it through here? I think we can. And it will all be good. You're going to get wet sheep and pig. And then we can go here, here, here. Hey, what are you standing on? The amazing levitating pig. Can I... I think this is the fast way. Otherwise, we're just digging the whole time. Nobody wants to dig. I don't want to dig. You guys don't want to watch me dig. Start here so that there's two sides of water. Awesome, awesome. And then is it going to be right out to here? I think so. What's my shovel doing? This is unforeseen extra, though. Once we're down to 2, I don't need a bucket. I think we're a ways off from buckets yet. And look at that. We are out and mobily exploring. So let's go get our boat. Get few lights through here. Oh god, I don't have there go all my torches. To the sea! Come with me, sheep. Alright. I think I'm going to hang a right, if I can, and see what goes for that coast because it kind of loops around our spawn, right? And might take us back in, or it, you know, it may just show us that the swamp is sprawling in that direction. But should be looking. Well, there's another portal. It's sprawling, which is interesting. I'm looking for the chest, right? We can't use the blocks yet. Can we stand on this? It's kind of nice. Chest. Alright, there it is. And real quick, do that. Efficiency 3. Respiration 3! Oh, yeah! I knew I liked this world. Respiration 3, anybody who doesn't know my great affinity for this guy, you're about to find out. Respiration 3 greatly increases your time underwater. Plus 3 bonus. I don't know exactly how the game maths work, but that's pretty good. And the gold efficiency pick, it's kind of a nothing. We'll probably hang on to it and not use it in case I could combine it later on with something more beneficial. But when you've got gold tools, unless one of them is mending and you can combine them, or at least an unbreaking 3, their durability is so low that... Alright, so that looks like the potentially the southern point. I guess both sides are still all the same continent, but thinking of this as going back along our spawning coast. And while I don't care a whole lot about living right at spawn, I don't mind being in close proximity to it if there's a good spot. Excuse me again. Witch's Hut. Now, I am not equipped to deal with that witch because I have nothing ranged. They throw poison and slow potions, and we've got a stone sword and boots and a hat, but nothing real armory. So I'm, guessing some of this might also let us wind our way back into where we started. Kind of out there, which I guess would be to the west. Really got to get myself sorted out on what direction is what here. We got some hills. I'm wondering if this is going to turn into a mountain in the distance there. But looks like just a hill. And no real obvious water connection to that river. Oh, yeah, just riding the waves, seeing the country. Trying to find... Oh, that might wind all the way around. Looked like a windy river. All right, let me get some agua here. These are the bits of why I'm not real wild about the shatter biomes. They're cool. But, ooh. What do we got here? Speaking of which. The only problem is I'd have to look at that crap all the time. I like all this, though. This looks pretty. It seems to have a flat coastal plain kind of setup. It's got sheep and cows. And a lot of pine trees. I like pine forest. It smells piney. Here is the problem, though. When you think you've got a big coastal plain, a lot of times you don't. You just have rivers. And we've rejected sites in the past because it's like, oh man, the only underground areas we're going to have are going to be under big hill type stuff or ocean flooded out areas. But I do like, and I'm curious what we've got. Starting up here. More wet. Anytime it looks flat. Yeah. Not quite as good as I'd hoped. Beep. All right. What else we got out here? Flower forest, I dare say. Haven't lived in a flower forest in quite a while. I don't know. Obviously, there's a little more of it there. I don't know how far it goes. Let's try to sleep up in these flowers. Just so our allergies can be extra triggered. Ooh, village among the flowers. This might be my first ever flower forest village. That I can think of, at least. Alright, well now we're getting interesting. I don't have... Ah! Alright, push the wrong buttons, and I don't have any torches. I was going to go light that up immediately so there couldn't be any issue. Hi. Hi, everybody. How you doing, farmer? I can't talk to you because there was grass in the way. Lots of flowers, not many items, right? You guys are not a very materialistic people. I understand. All right. Oh, here we go. Big house. Oh, a nice one. We got a book. Just a feather and a squid ink away from having a journal. But that was not the ideal chest. Is this the last building in town? It's a charming hamlet of a little village. Tiny little spot. Ooh. Little front of a shipwreck. Well, this has got some interest. Maybe this is what we start out with. So here's what I'm thinking. We've got our little village here. Obviously, they're a farming community. We like that. They can hopefully provide us with some crop seeds, and we can massively improve on their efficiency and then sell stuff back to them. Get a little bit rich. But I'm also wondering, and we could conceivably even lay all that out right here and then just run the crops up, right? Have a little self-contained area. And then we'd have these woods an area to maybe set up a home. So let's continue our boat trip just a little bit. They really didn't do me a whole lot of favors. I think I will do them some more favors, though, as we get set up here. Favors they didn't even know they needed yet. So I'm going to get this here. And then this one, right? And this is the old don't jump on your crops. Do I have dirt? I do. Alright, so those have to be fixed. Come on, break it. Now, these are admittedly small little garden plots, but I want them to be as productive for these guys as possible because they can give me more goodies. But let's go out of the way over here. Do a quick little camp. And I need some more sticks. And I want to get you. 8 seems kind of too good to be true, so let's do this. I know there's a chest over in that house, but we'll do this, and then some of all this random stuff. I guess I can put the apples in there. I don't think we're going to lose track of this place, but weirder things have happened. Hold on. Well, that can go. That can go. All right. Now, let's till these guys first. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hoe your foot there, sir. So now they'll come through and replant stuff into these new seed areas. I can get a CD place, the advancement, for just planting one of them here. But yeah, we'll just take these over and expand their garden, and then we can do that again because we already know, smart farmers that we are, that water irrigates 4 tiles in all directions. So we can basically go 1, 2, 3, 4 out that way. I don't know that I necessarily want to just chaos the town here. But they seem to have a little bit of extra room built in here. So now let's take these guys here. And let's go to there, I think. That'll give us 2 more. Alright, so we can just plop all these down. See, I'm looking after them first. It's not about us, it's about the villagers. And you got to put in these little log reinforcements, otherwise the farmers will just jump up and crush the crops. So that's why we started with the compost bins, but you also got to do a perimeter in any of these village settings, or they will just undo all your hard work. Yo, and I'm putting it right next to Happy Hour Central, so all your neighbors will know what you got going on. They really haven't started See, look at that guy. Just walking right through the fields. What's his deal? This should mow. Alright, let's help them out a bit here. Now, I'm eyeing these potatoes, these beets, if any carrots come up, because I want those to seed my own crops, and later we can come back and give them a variety of seeds and all that to replace stuff with. But if they grow all wheat right now, after I liberate their initial produce, that's just fine with me. And we'll hope sorry, I'm just a fool for breaking tall grass. Also, this is where the creepers hide. Ooh, and a little life-giving rain. Got a kitty cat. Oh, that could be a donut. Is that Princess Donut? Donut. I don't have any fish for you yet. I do have a Respiration 3 helmet. All right. I'm still trying. I'm trying to do so many things. Did I put seeds in this chest? I think I left all the seeds at the other chest, didn't I? There's some seeds. That was good. Glad I checked. Ooh, look at that. We're going to get some more right here. Oh, I don't think that's ready yet. What? What? Did I miss that? Wait. Did that... So confused. I don't know if I've broken... Where's that big house? Oh, is it a farmer up there? Oh, by the way. Hey, Farmer Roomy. We're hanging out. This is raining. I don't want to sleep in the rain. No sponsor. Generic orange beverage. Okay. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's a lot of beet seeds. Right? I think I can... I'll hang on to one. One is our emergency beet seed. Maybe I jumped up and over that one? I don't know. We could kick these sides out as well. I was kind of thinking of doing that right now, but... this one's on the path. Maybe this other side. We'll give a little... bonus to. The longer I work around here, the more chance there are for more of those beets to grow up and me to replace my seeds. Using up my precious wood for cosmetics. Alright, well, it's not the kind of operation we're hoping for long-term out of my farms, but this definitely increases their potential yield. It doesn't impact the town too much, right? It hasn't encroached. And, yeah, we'll see. This is our first efforts at improving this town. We're going to have to think of what we want to call this town. Uh... Now, technically, I know in the book we begin in Seattle, um, but I'm thinking of making this town. It's kind of the central town tree, right? Let's put it right here. Havana, Havana. Where Carl and Donut have adventures. I'll leave it at that. I don't know that they've had. There was Camel Town, but that can only really be in the desert, right? I think Havana's good. It's got flowers, very tropical. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Now I'm gonna leave this stuff. The book I may still hang on to. I can use all of this. I should make 2 more, or use up my precious, precious coal. Charcoal, even. And then let's go get this little cave system as well, because I could use some more stone, and this feels dangerous. Where'd it go? I was climbing up from the boat. There it is. And I remembered that coal was in there. This isn't the deepest or darkest of caves, but it could be a little spawn factory if it was raining out or something. So, let's get some actual coal so we can actually have some torches. One more, at least. Take them at this point. We do have pumpkins down. Oh my god, we got a whole other little neglected seacoast farm down here. Pumpkins coming up. Carrots. Those carrots look ready to go. Oh, do I have... I don't have any other seeds on me. Alright, let's go... This is a disaster. And we're going to have to work on this town. But work on it, I think, despite what I said at the end of the last episode of like, man, we got a little more invested in the villages early than I would have liked. There's more carrots. Don't you take the carrots. I'm in there first. All right, we're still positive, right? If we can get these crops when they're fully grown ahead of these two guys. The reason why I did the beets is beets usually grow quicker than almost any other crop. But still waiting here. All right, I just got sucked into something I haven't planned on doing. More torches, right? And look at all these guys looking for gigs, so we can definitely turn that to our advantage. More torches. Nope. I'm going to do this. See, I'm going to big brain it. And then 1, 2, 3. I only have 1 stack of loose coal. And arguably I could make more sticks, but let's try to go do a little bit of scouting. Otherwise, we're just sitting here running a farm, and there'll be plenty of time for that. I need bacon. Get me some Minecraft style dimensions for making replica classic cars, right? Not gonna be much there, but maybe the food box. Got moss and lots of coal. That's very good. Paper, and I forgot already that I have a Resistance 3 helmet. Unfortunately, all the sand means that the rest of the boat wasn't rendered, and we don't have a treasure chest or treasure map chest. So maybe on the next one. This doesn't appear to be a river that goes all the way through, unless maybe that's some indication. But this is kind of where I'd look to maybe build. Especially thinking it was on a river that would go all the way back beyond. But that would give us immediate and quick access to these plains. There's cave systems. And we've got more plains out this way. I don't think I'm even going to mess around with it too much because we don't really seem to have a lot of option. It's just kind of this. So let's come back here and then start looking at what this actually. See, this is It's bees. I like that. Oh, so there's this river. I've got birch forest back there. I've got a little more hill. Me not get turned around. Hi, Mr. B. So I'm thinking maybe we go back and check that other river as well, because that gorge right through the middle of this has me a little nervous, and I'm a little nervous that we're not far enough away that where we're loaded there might be zombies. I think it's probably fine, but it's a little concerning. We do have an ad coming up. When that cuts out, I will probably pause just a bit and see how we're doing. So I'm going to go back around, come back into that river system. Oh, now we've got to pause. Well, while this break is getting started, I'm going to go around the long stuff we've already passed to get back to that river system and see where it will take us. I'm still thinking of building into that forested area, maybe on the other bank of that river. Again, if it all connects up, but just want to weigh the options. Seems brighter again out now. I was thinking it might be starting to cloud up. Still says mostly cloudy on the little weather dee-doo-dah. Alright. Saved about a minute for all the folks that got pulled on the ads, so we'll park it right here. We didn't go into the river when I was noting the flower forest, so we will get to the opening and park it. Or is there no opening? There was an opening, right? Well, there's an opening around there. All right, let's stop right here. All right, I will be right back. We got the ads rolling along. I'll be right back with you guys. See you in a bit. Sorry, I took extra time to peek out the window after doing our little boat adventure. All right, I'm back. We're back. Welcome back. So, if this all works, definitely little canal cuts would be appropriate. But since we've just got a single stone shovel, I'm going to go around the point here after a snack and actually follow the river this time. Ooh, there's sunflowers over there too. See, isn't this nice? We're not looking at a big shattered biome. Got a nice range of hills there. Not right on top of us. And I was thinking up on that slope, because we were kind of out in these trees, right, somewhere in here, and a little wider than I thought. Maybe we'd have a bridge or something right here at the Narrows that I could then go back and forth from. That looks a little damp underneath. Ooh, how about, yeah, right down here. River goes on. It's going to give us more exploration. We've got fields area out in the plains, so I don't have to worry about clearing. But it is a nice flat space. We could have some animals and a little flower garden or something. I don't know. Yeah, I like the Narrows as our potential home. And again, I think somewhere along here we can make a bridge, but if we're living on this side, then we don't need to worry about it too early. Good home spots, but I don't see anything for a temp. Well, this actually could work because this looks pretty substantial. All right, let's get going here. I'm gonna probably stupid. Well, here, let's do this and get some lumber. We're gonna need it, and I've been saving that shovel just such a day. And we did just get that last sleep. And you're gonna go maybe not that other one though. I like shoreline trees. Like that one maybe. Separate this from the others, that way they can all break down and it can stay. Alright, while they're doing their thing, now this does get up to, well, eventually gets up to 6, but I think 5 high. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I teasing you? Sorry about that. Oh, I thought the shovel was a little less beat up than that. Here. Go look after your kids. I was pretty lucky. I threw 2 eggs and got 2 chicks. Alright, and finally, build up a real supply of stone here. One more, we'll give this 5 wide. So got some hope of escape. Again, I don't know. Where does this leave us facing? We've got a western exposure, so we'll be able to watch the sunset. It's kind of okay, actually. That would put this at our center. And I guess we'll go... Humble beginnings, my friends. Humble beginnings. This is how we're going to start. We are going to crush it. And we're not going to die to a stupid creeper this time. I hope. Alright. Did I lose my crafting table? I may have left it somewhere. Alright, well, that's fine. We can make another one. Bink. Bonk. Bonk. And let's get this going. So we're going to have a crafting table and another furnace. And I can put some of these in there. Alright. Next up, while the sun shines, I want to get lumber. Come on. Oh, my mouse wheel. Stop. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. I love we have a direct view. And this is where the house is, you know, this will basically be a cellar entry kind of thing, but we'll build up the house. I just don't have any materials, as usual. But yeah, we'll look to have it aligned with the little cleric's chapel thing there. But frankly, what I'd like to do right now is just get enough to have chests for all the various storage stuff, and then we can work on setting up our lodgings. Yeah, we definitely don't need you, sir. Oh man, it's been like 2 days since I punched any trees. Alright. More eggs. It's worked well for us so far. Aww. Can't get lucky every time, I guess. Alright. Let's put some lights up on the outside, and let's get doors. Because we need a door. Okay. And now we need to go to sleep. And now we can let the real work begin. I guess I should do this first. So that I can then do these guys. Copper. And that is 7. Hope it all works out. I'm about as blind as you guys are. Hey, look at that. There. There. Sneeze. That was terrible reactions. Did you see me almost flail? Like, I don't know. Can I mute? Ooh, look at us. Already getting very crowded here. But that's kind of expected. Alright, now getting there. So close to non-crushing inventory. Tree saplings. Here we got planks. I'll probably need those immediately. Coal. Door frames. Signs. There. And then I need to do... that patch. Alright, storage is set. Now don't have to worry about bonking our head. Good little starter project here. I won't belabor this too long, but we gotta get our little one room crash going. Woo! There we go. We are officially started. Let's put these things in the right boxes. Stone, I'm going to keep a full stack because we need it. Dirt. Moss, paper, leather. Seeds, wheat. Should I leave the steaks and use the carrots for now? And I hate to accidentally munch that if I don't need it, but if I need it, I want to have it, right? All right, let's get... Let's just use everything. All sticks, all torches. We'd already have 10 in the furnace, and then these two are gonna get combined. Let's go 3 more of those, I guess. We can always leave the repaired one here. I'm gonna need 2 more shovels because that shovel is junk now. And then 2 more stone axes. And then these 2 will get left behind as well. Alright. Damn it. I forgot to fix these. You 2 come here. You can go. And then into here. Beat up. Spare. Saved for combinations or whatever. This guy is kind of the exception, right? I can't disenchant it, and I can't combine it with anything. I might be able to combine it with something, but I don't want to. So we will use that up. Might as well. And the hoe I think we'll hang on to. I also don't need this book. There we have it. All right, quickly, let's... get out into the area here. See what we got going. A little faster chopping. Seriously? Like, for real, for real? Is this just the... I don't even have anything that doesn't decay. The wall of leaf? And there you have it, though. Trade-off is it doesn't last but an eye blink. Come on. You. Now what do we have here? Am I back to the Seam River? Did I get turned around? Oh, yeah, all right. So I did just get turned around. The house is like right there. Um, just trying to kind of clear some discovery paths, see if there's any cool caves or anything right in the area. Feels like it's already getting... I guess I did clear out the whole room. Alright, let's take this back to the house. The main purpose of that was to use up that gold axe, because I don't have to store it or forget about it or any of that. Just use it while we can. Good day. Got some more firewood, if nothing else. And we are ready to snooze on our blue bed. Yes, indeed. All right, now let's head... well, first of all, I can't not, right? We got to go explore down the river, see where it goes and what it's got in store. Got some nice pine trees up there, spruce trees. While we're exploring, I know I'll get interrupted a gazillion times to say stuff like, ooh, roses, and all that. I did say I'd give a little update, so the deal is, and for background for anybody who doesn't know, I recently, about a week ago, have a hernia. Not real pleasant or fun thing to talk about. But I did just want to let folks know that I did get in for my appointment. They checked everything out. No imminent surgery. We talked about that a little bit, and I'd kind of been more prepared for that than anything else. But what I learned in a rather uncomfortable appointment of me standing there and being poked and prodded in delicate, unmentionable bits was that most of what I'm feeling, or had been, or am to some extent still, or dealing with, wasn't the actual hernia itself. It was an abscess. Yuck. That was caused because, because the hernia was there moving stuff around and kind of changing the lay of the land, so you may say. And then there was also, I love all this expansive spruce forest. I feel like I'm in northern Minnesota or Michigan or Georgia, the Georgia pines. Yeah, that kind of rubbing. I'd also been doing some walking in the nice springtimey weather prior to that, and that had caused some irritation too, because I'm a big guy and middle of winter, I'm not out walking as much as I'd like to be. Try to catch up for it a little bit, get a little chafed down there. So some combination of all that caused an abscess to form. And I was concerned that was what I was aware of down there was tied into specifically the hernia, as in crap, there's stuff bursting out of my guts that is now potentially leaking. And the doctor was very awesome, so professional and not like a jerk or anything, very nice. And I'm like, I'm sorry about this. He's like, don't worry about it, man. It's my job. I got to deal with this. So he found it, and it was basically like, well, we got a couple different ways we can go about it. What I'm doing is taking oral antibiotics to clear up the infection, and kind of trying to also drain or facilitate the draining of the stuff while it's going. So I go back in on Saturday for a review of the progress there, and he basically said, you're not getting surgery anytime soon. First of all, this precludes that, right? You can't can't go into surgery with an unresolved infection, basically, and any of the other stuff too. So that's all got to get cleared up, and I feel already a little bit of boost. I think part of that is psychosomatic. As soon as you kind of know what's going on, it's easier to deal with. So working on all that, and then I will be free to kind of look at next steps as they go. When, how, what do I want to do? But he was kind of like, you don't ever need to rush this. A lot of people just deal with it. He's like, the only thing you've really got to worry about with it is lifting, lifting heavy stuff and how you lift and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, even at that point, there's wraps and things that people will utilize to make sure that doesn't become problematic. And what I also found out was that it is a full general anesthesia surgery, not just a laparoscopic. I don't know. Not a doctor. So, some questions answered. A lot still remaining. Why am I... What? Do I still have another bend in my river? Is that what? Oh, yeah, there's the roses bit. So, should be improving here over the next couple days. Should kind of get back to full functionality and doing all the things. And I'll kind of keep you guys updated on whatever stuff. But at the moment, the main deal is, just the discomfort of kind of sitting with all this going on downstairs and managing and getting the stuff cleaned up that needs to be cleaned up first, which seems to be running its course. So it's all. I think the less said than the better. But I did want to let you guys all know, no imminent surgery, probably no extended breaks or anything like that. But we'll see how it all plays out and see what I find out on Saturday. Make sure that all that's going. But basically a week's worth of antibiotics. And it's always funny, like they ask you all the health stuff. So I go through everything, and they get to, do you drink alcohol? And I said, well, sure I do. Occasionally. I'm not constantly sauced or anything like that. And in fact, frankly, it's pretty rare. I will, but it's pretty rare that I drink at home. If I'm watching a particular sports game or something, sure, I'll grab a beer and crack it. And basically what I have here is like whatever the last tailgate's worth of Coors Light is, or in this case, I think we brought some up to the ski trip. So, and it'll last me for a month, more than that. In fact, especially with this new year, I don't know. When I go out with friends and stuff, I'll definitely have a few beers, and that's why I don't drive. I take an Uber. But I definitely tend to be more the going out stuff. So when he's like, yeah, with these antibiotics, don't worry about it, man. You can have some alcohol. I'm like, oh, what did they say on my chart? Like, it's not a dependency thing, dude. I can be just fine. And frankly, with what I got going on right now, I'm not wanting to go out, hang out with people. So I'll settle with a celebratory, not Gatorade, orange beverage, and enjoy that. Frankly, I was just so happy when I asked some questions and was like, so this means I can eat solid foods again, right? Since everything appears to be going. I was like, very specifically, this is not going to make things worse if I, eat more normally than I had been. He's like, now you're again, heavy lifting type stuff, but he's like, it's not like it's all just going to slip out or anything like that. You should be in good shape. So that's where we're at. So last night I had a well, first of all, the appointment was yesterday afternoon. I'm wearing the same, like I'm literally wearing the same pants I wore yesterday. They're lounge pants. Here, I'll give you guys a. Oh, I don't even know. Trust me. They're red fuzzy lounge pants. I wore them to the appointment yesterday, which was point 0.7 something miles away from my house. I had to get an Uber because obviously, and the lady over was so nice. She's like, "Oh yeah, I just had surgery too. I wish you all the best." But I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm so slow to get in here, and I look like a total scrub." And I took a. It was very nice out, so I took a rain jacket kind of thing just for the pockets because I lounge pants, right? So I got my keys and my wallet and everything zipped into zipper pockets. Um, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm such a scrub. Uh, but then he's like, "Oh, you're gonna take these oral antibiotics. Where do you want me to call in the pharmacy to?" And I'm like, "Well, normally it could be this place or whatever, but can you call it to that Target right over there across the parking lot? That seems like I can shuffle that far." So I basically spent, a very pleasant hour for me because I hadn't really been out of here for a while, pushing a cart that I could kind of, lean on and move about. Uh, just browsing the aisles. I picked up a few little grocery things, but again, I can't carry anything super heavy. But what I got were two big garden container pot things and seeds. I got seeds for chives that I will either replace or supplement. But all you haters that said that my chives were totally dead, one of them has sprouted back up again. So I think I don't know. Chives I always thought were perennial. I'm assuming they're dormant, not dead, and I hope to use these to just jam the pot and make it like a unstoppable chive machine. And then I also got basil seeds, and I'm going to try to grow basil like the started basil bush that I had. Kind of give me progress. Like I said, I've got a little spring fever. But the big pots that I got, I'm either going to put into them uh, string beans to hang or climb on the edges. At one point, I talked about maybe doing hops, but I was like, well, why don't I do pole beans, right? Have them climb some little strings or whatever up to the top of my balcony, and give me some good green beanie goodness. So got a couple things already kicking. I got seed packs for all that kind of stuff, and then the other stuff later in the season. I'll want to get some tomato plants and all that kind of stuff because I love the fresh veggies and stuff, and it's getting to be about that time. I may some of these seed things, especially the basil. I may go. I've got a garden center place back behind me this way. I'm pointing, but you guys can see the camera. So back behind me that way, across an intersection. Um, and they're great. It's a family owned place. A little pricey, but it's not too ridiculous. And I may get some seed starters and try to get my basils to germinate and start into little sproutlings, so then I can combine the best of the healthiest and best looking of those all into one bigger pot, which is how my basil was growing last year, and it was massive. It was probably I don't know how many sticks or sprouts they had in there, but still got the pot. Love to do it again, and I'll see if I can do it all on my own self. So that's the gardening news. Let's kick here. So I got all that stuff, and then I got chicken pot pie. I had a little bit of it last night. I got leftovers for tonight. Very excited. So now what? Probably back to the boat. Hope nothing comes out to kill me since we talked into the night. Probably back up this. I love this. Now, I don't think I want to risk messing it up right now because I don't know the exact alignment, but it would be fantastic to have a road or something leading right on through here. Obviously, that would be a decent engineering project to get all this squared away, but I love having those two. That and my home site kind of being in direct alignment seems really cool. Just checking the lay of the land here, see what some of this is, if we have any deep hole type stuff. Canyons or otherwise. But somehow in all this space, we can figure out farming stuff, and it doesn't have to be right on my home. It can just be close enough that we can portal out to the farm area. Keep it good. Boop. Boop. Guess I should mow the lawn out back here too. This is now the kind of the new front. Alright, how's our farming operations doing over here, gents? Doesn't look like you've been too busy while I've been gone. A little busy, though, because they had harvested some of those, I think. Definitely need the potatoes. Oops, it's not a potato. And then what did we have in here? We had some carrots, right? More beet seeds. And again, I'm kind of... I don't know. I mean, they're going to have to go down there, but... I don't know how far I want to get from that. I don't want to waste a gold carrot just yet. Why didn't you guys have any hay bales, huh? What's going on down here? Oh, there is a farmer that goes down here. Hey, farmer. Gotta fix that before I fall into it. Alright, nothing new in the carrots department. But I got everything, right? The only thing we don't have now is melon. Keep picking away at these, and then let's figure out how far back I want to go. Minecraft needs a Stardew Valley, like, a water crop, right? Something that can only grow, or grows much quickly and more favorably, I guess, in or around water. Dude, I'm so... Like sugarcane, maybe? Sorry, sugarcane, I forgot about you. So maybe we'll do our sugarcane down in this little swamp. I was thinking rice, actually. Started had me thinking rice, and... Alright, so this could... If we were to take off just this little top bit right here. get some flowers for a trouble. Okay. And then what do we got here? All right, sorry about the garbage here, but so this is. Can we call it? Oh, God, every time. So this would be 40. 1640. And then that's 40. So 64 blocks. But now our problem is if we go this way, we're eventually going to hit this ravine cutting back in. And this takes us pretty far back out. These are our trees, right? Here's the. I guess I'd like to have something coming up this central part here that's like a roadway that's kind of in between up and down Grand Avenue, but I don't think this goes as far. What do you guys think? I like your feet. Kind of torn. Look at that! What I've done to my health again, or my hunger again. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to shovel down at least one more layer. And you know, some of these shapes are pretty steep. Wow. I hadn't even looked into all this. Look at this. That's kind of cool. One or two more down, which I'm sure you guys aren't real wild about, but that would be a good deal. Let's see if we can get back to the boat. I might have to sleep first and then paddle, but I think I have a suspicious stew back at the deal, right? Got off the ship. And that would refill our belly. What? Which way? It won't even let me sprint anymore. I'm so hungry. Gee, I wonder if there's something that just grows by the water. I don't think antibiotics are supposed to make you forget obvious stuff. There we go. Look at us. All right. Well, that's good, promising developments. I'm gonna go eat my stew, so I don't have to eat all these golden carrots. And all this kind of pre-planning farms and stuff is great, but I don't even have iron to, excuse me, make a bucket to take care of any of that. So speculation at this point, not a whole lot more. Drop you off. Come get this stew. All right, this could have a negative effect. I got something. Jump. Boink. Ow. Oh. Ow. Oh, and it totally didn't refill all my health. Eesh. Okay. Well, then golden kills. It did give me quite a bit, though. So, anyway, there's our bit. Fastest way to get forward is more exploring. I want to go. Go with some charcoal cooking, and I'm gonna go with some boats. Maybe just one boat. Alright, now let's sleep. It's not nighttime yet? Oh, I just slept, didn't I? I slept and then we came out. Alright. So for this one, I'm gonna go in this boat back to the plains. And then I'm gonna kind of portage my way over and keep going on the Sea Explorer route rather than just doing a huge backtrack there. So leave this one between the home and village. Actually, I shouldn't even do that. I should bring this one in case there's something we need to go exploring. But let's go see if we can get some goodies. And we still haven't even looked beyond here, really. So we got our Flower Forest Village friends, and we've got a home. Now we just need to get some stuff, so it isn't just a hole in the ground home. It's a glorious show it off with big parties and art. Sheeps, brown one. Saw some pink, but I think it was pigs. And Savannah. I've totally spaced though. Um, the swamp is back there. We like cut through it way back, came back along the coast this way, came up this side, right? And that is again. Now we're headed east. Haha! All right. Savannas may not be the most colorful or pretty biomes, but man, are they good. They acacia trees in and of themselves I like, and you can see the villages and things so far away. They're, the skinny nature of the trees makes it so everything is visible and laid out. I don't think we can credit the trees with this shipwreck, but we'll take it with our Respiration 3 helmet. Alright, let's get all this stuff. I think we're gonna end up looting the ship, and then we'll probably call it a day here and come back to this if there is a map here for the treasure hunt. Got a map. Got some feathers. We're that much closer to Book and Quill. And a quick puff of air, and then now with Respiration 3 we can actually already get a diamond. Love it. And some more iron. So I think, my friends, we didn't do nearly as much last time around. I think we're gonna wrap it up about here. Ads are coming, and I'd rather wrap them up before than after. So we'll use our trusty boat. We'll find out where this map takes us, see what additional treasure there is. Kind of keep going to see if this is a contained sea or not. Maybe make a stop back by the base, and who knows from there. But I like our spot. I like our village. Hopefully we can raise them up to towering heights of prosperity and happiness, and do the same for ourselves. But I'm going to go hit the couch, I think. Maybe do some more reading, and see what more fun Carl and Donut can get up to. While I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday afternoon. Take care, stay awesome, and we'll see you back, I expect, tomorrow at some point. Not sure exactly when, but look forward to it when it happens. See you then. Thank you.